Okay, here's the story. Many years ago, we were filming The Jackie Thomas Show, which is my old sitcom, next door to Seinfeld. And Roseanne, we filmed that a couple stages over. Anyway, every day I came to work, some jerk was parking in my parking spot. If you worked here long enough, you got a parking space with your name on it. And this is a time when Clint Eastwood, someone had parked in his spot at Warner Brothers, and he just took his pickup and smashed into him. And it was very frustrating because getting a parking spot was a big deal. So I came to work one day, there's a car again in my parking spot. So I just get out, I get a piece of paper, and I wrote, "How freaking blind," I didn't say freaking, "are you? It says my name." And just put it on the windshield of the car, parked my car somewhere else, went to work. A couple hours later, security came up and said, "We found who parked in your space," and it was Julia Louis-Dreyfus. "She wants to talk to you outside here." So I left my stage, went out to the alley, and I see Jason Alexander standing there in front of, like Guys and Dolls, in front of a whole bunch of Seinfeld people, including Julia. And he's like trying to tell me, "Well, Julia's parked in your spot." I'm like, "Oh, don't worry about it. You don't have to apologize. No big deal." But I thought she was going to apologize for parking in my spot. And she goes, "Yeah, I think it's a big deal to me. You offended me." I go, "What?" She goes, "I'm offended by your note." And I go, "Well, I didn't know it was you. I thought it was just some idiot was parking in my spot." She goes, "Well, I'm offended." I go, "Guess what? I'm offended that you parked in my freaking spot. How about that?" So this started this thing back and forth. And Jason Alexander, complete moron, he's out there being the tough little guy. Anyway, I went back and I called my ex-wife, Roseanne, and told her what happened. And unbeknownst to me, she gets in her limousine and drives 4 stages over and has some soap and gets out and puts Julia Louis-Dreyfus on her windshield. And she's also taken a picture of John Goodman's butt, naked butt, in a Polaroid, and she puts that on her windshield. And that starts the feud that ends up at the Academy Awards.
Boy, I hope he doesn't park that in Roseanne and Tom's spot. Boy.
If she'd have just said, "I'm sorry I parked in your spot. Oh, I'm sorry I wrote the note." Because obviously I wouldn't have written the note to Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Dreyfus, not Dreyfus. Okay, I wouldn't have done that. Although Jason Alexander, I'd like to put him in a freaking headlock and just wrestle his smug ass to the ground and do one of these on his bald head. That'd be fun. That's what he needs. Anyway, that's my story.